Yo, what's up, family? All right, this is my work clothing, my Stanford sweatshirt. This is the first school I ever wanted to go to, still would like to go to, and I went to 3 colleges and applied to Stanford 3 times, I think, 2 or 3 times, and never got in. So I just rocked this sweatshirt. But anyway, uh, before we get into today's discussion, I would like to say thanks, Zach, for your support on my flow. I don't understand the haters, yo. Everybody be hating. Like they ain't skating. It's like, why sit on the sidelines and hate on the skating when you could skate and have fun? You know? Like, I don't understand the haters, man. And I know you don't either. So that's cool. Your shit's sick, as usual. And I saw you put out a new freestyle today, so maybe I'll try to spit on that later. When we got the right medicine around. Although I could probably do it now. I love it. I love how it just comes from the top of the mind. Like, there's just, I mean, I don't know what the experience is like for you, Zach, but for me, it's like, it's completely up here. It's completely like, if like everything is coming down to me, like, it comes out before it ever like goes through any kind of channeling or veiling or criticism, internal criticism. So I love that. I love the way it makes me just like it's therapeutic, Anyway, so today I was thinking about how like the goal of being human, we could say, is to be whole, to be made whole. I don't know exactly what I mean by that in its entirety, except that I feel a certain way in my life, and I feel driven to be made whole. Whether that's wisdom or I just wrote a blog about I want to be fully female and fully male, like spiritually androgynous in a sense. And then I read something today about the 4 and 20 elders, the 24 elders that circle the throne of God. They're all perfectly androgynous. Like, I want to be made whole. I want to have all experience within and know that all experience is within. I want to feel whole. And I don't know if I don't, but do you? I mean, I think we know when we meet people who are whole. And this is beyond like people who are exceedingly good at being human, people that are intelligent, people that are charming. I mean, there are very rare people, I think, that are actually whole. Or it's not that we have to be made whole. It's that we have to know and accept that we already are whole. That there is nothing to strive for outside of ourselves. But then also to accept the inherent wholeness of being, which is an incredible sense of oneness and an incredible sense of transparency to experience. Just allowing and just feeling comfortable. I mean, I think it manifests in really simple terms as like comfort and confidence in your daily life. But it's really deep, I think, this essence of being whole, being made whole. I think it's very spiritual. I think it's very religious in the sense that it gets at the religious experience as to contacting, accepting the messages from the spirit is an essence and a very important aspect of your being and must be accepted and must be integrated into the wholeness of being. So, with that said, I think that the wickedness of society arises from its maybe even active attempt, but maybe it's just passive. But I think an argument could be made that it's even active to make people fragmented, to make people split, to make people broken. This is the nature of evil, I think. And when we say it like wicked or 666 society, like this is society is 666. This is the devil. This is the end times, and this is the beast, the mark of the beast, the mark of the age. This is it. So, but that's very How do we apply that to real life? Well, I think we apply it to real life by seeing that it's manifesting as broken people, as fragmented psyches. The way we deal with sexuality, we this came up a lot in Alturas, and it was for some reason very easy to see that society, however it treats sexuality and however it raises us into the cult of sexuality, in its terms, it creates psychosis and neurosis. Like, we are neurotic and we are psychotic and we are completely split mentally, and we don't know where our body is and we don't know where our mind is, and everything is talking at once. And I feel this in myself, but I think it's interesting to kind of boil down or simplify the 666 nature of society. Zach, if you're watching this, I hope you are. Like, maybe you can point something out here. I know you don't talk much in your videos, but like this anti-civilization, I agree in a sense. I think that civilization could probably be built in such a way that we would exist fine on Earth, but we're dealing with the one we have now. So what is the evil nature of it? What does it do? Yeah, it rapes the world. We do, because we buy products, and these things are, corporations. And one thing that came up in this discussion with my father is that on one hand, we're very intelligent, in the sense that we are trained. But what are we trained for? For jobs, to fill spaces in an intricate machine. Even scholars and artists are hung up. They're on the anti thing. I don't want to be on the pro or the anti. I incorporate both. That's what I mean by being made whole. So, Zach, what do you think the inherent wickedness of this civilization is, or this society? Today, I very clearly saw that it's this attempt, this production of fragmented individuals, of broken souls, of people who don't know up from down, confusion, ignorance, darkness. This 666 society is a society that does not foster wholeness and actively produces fragmentation of the psyche. And that's the Antichrist. That's the anti-truth, the anti-knowledge, the anti-wholeness. That which stalks the earth is fragmentation and confusion and delusion. Peace out, yo.